Hey guys, what is up? My name is Landon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. Yesterday there was a post on the Hockey Jersey subreddit showing off two Minnesota Wild prototype jerseys. So these jerseys were never worn, probably never will be worn, but I still found them quite interesting. Wanted to share them with you guys and kind of have a little bit of a discussion. Before we do get into it though, if you guys are new to the channel and like Hockey Jersey content, please make sure to hit subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, I have a Discord as well, so if you're interested in that, make sure to join. Alright, let's show you guys the first jersey. Now, I believe these jerseys were supposed to be just a new third jersey, not like a new home or anything like that, but with this one in particular, it might seem a little bit familiar to you guys, and that is because of the fact that it is quite similar to the 2009 to 2017 third jersey that the Wild used to wear, which is the one that I'm wearing right now. So it does have the exact same logo, and also the striping on the arm is pretty much the exact same, obviously just a different color, this one being that cream color, the new one being that darker green. Plus, it does also have a little bit of a subtle star inside of it as well, which I think is quite cool. I really like that aspect of this jersey here. But going back to the logo, I like this one a lot. Usually I'm not a huge fan of word marks, but with this one here, I do think it works. I think it's just because of the stars that are inside of the M there. I like that. And I also really like that shooting star. Obviously the star itself making the dot in the I, and the trail there making that T. I think that is really cool. So I do like this word mark here. I do like the fact that there is a stripe in behind the logo as well. I usually do like that. It's on the Wild's current home jersey, but even other teams like Florida and Montreal, I like that aspect of those jerseys there. But of course, the big thing that I'm sure everybody noticed right away is the captain's patch there. So of course, it is the Minnesota State outlined there holding the C, and I think that is a ton of fun. And it's pretty unique because it's on the right hand side of the jersey as well. Most of the time, those C's and A's are on the left, but with this jersey, it wouldn't have really worked that well because the top of the state outline probably would have been poking up into the shoulder, so they moved it over to the right. There are a few teams that do that. You know, the Detroit Red Wings, of course, their logo also kind of comes up pretty far on that left-hand side, so they have those C's and A's on the right. The Washington Capitals Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey did that as well. I'm sure there are a few other jerseys that do that, but they don't really come to mind, at least as of right now. But yeah, I really like this captain's patch a lot. Moving on to the shoulders there, it's just the current primary logo for the Minnesota Wild. I think that's fine. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. It's just okay for me. And then obviously with that collar there, it's just that thin green stripe, which I think looks pretty good. And we also have that thin green stripe at the bottom. Let's take a look at the back of the jersey though. All right, here is the back of the jersey. Now my favorite part about it is the fact that that torso stripe there actually goes all the way around to the back as well. There are a couple of teams like the Wild that had that front stripe, that front middle stripe I should say, but it doesn't continue to the back, and I really don't like it. It looks awful from the side. It just looks so strange having that stripe just basically have a hard stop. It really does not look great. So the fact that they continued it on this jersey, I really like that aspect a lot. And the customization looks pretty nice as well. You have that green outline to the number there, but the main color of the number is cream, and I absolutely love when teams use cream. The Wild are a team that uses it quite frequently, obviously with this jersey here, but even on their current home, they use it as well, and I think it's fantastic. I really do like that cream or off-white, whatever you want to call it. I just think it works really well. It kind of gives that old school vibe to it, which I think looks great on hockey jerseys. So even though they didn't do a ton with the customization, I do really like it a lot. My favorite parts about this jersey in particular probably have to be the star that's inside of the striping there, that subtle star, and of course the Minnesota State outline holding the C. Those are the best parts for sure. Let's take a look at the next one though. With this next one, it does share some similarities with the first jersey that we looked at. Has the exact same state outline holding the C there, the same logo as well, and it is also black as the main color of the jersey, which I guess I didn't really touch on when I was talking about that first one. So of course that is a new thing. You know, the Minnesota Wild have not had a main black jersey before, and do I think it works? I kind of do. I don't think I liked it as much on the first jersey. Here, I do think it works a little bit better. Maybe just because it's balanced out by how much green and also cream is on this jersey. You know, there's not as much black as there was on the previous jersey, so I do think it looks a little bit better on this one here. I like the fact that there is a shoulder yoke there. I absolutely love shoulder yoke, so I like that aspect. It being kind of outlined in that cream color looks great. The cream color up top on the collar there, that also looks pretty good. And then it does have a little bit of a standard kind of striping style style, you know, that standard, triple striping on the arms and at the bottom of the jersey. The striping is fairly ordinary on this jersey, but I still think it looks pretty good. Now with the shoulder patches, they did keep one of them still being that primary logo, but on the right hand side there, they changed it to a secondary logo that they used on their 2016 Stadium Series jersey, which I do like that secondary logo. I think it looks pretty good. However, on this jersey here, I don't think it works, mostly just because because of the fact that that secondary logo is the Minnesota State outline, and then of course underneath it, well, like just like right beside it pretty much, you have that state outline holding the C. So I think the fact that those are so close together, it just doesn't really work as well. Maybe if that state outline was on the other side, like maybe if they just swapped those shoulder patches, it would look maybe a little bit better, but with it being right there, I just don't think it works that well. And I also pretty much never like when there is two different shoulder patches. I like when they are uniform, so the fact that they are different, not a huge fan of that, especially because of how different they are. You know, that primary logo, it is a little bit more horizontal, a little bit more stretched out, but with the right hand side there, that secondary logo, it's a little bit more vertical, so I don't like that aspect. I feel like it would be a little bit strange to kind of wear, but I would say that's probably the only part of the jersey that I really don't like. It's just those shoulder patches. Everything else I like a lot. It has the State of Hockey inside of the back of the collar. I think that's pretty cool. The back of the jersey, nothing really too special. Basically similar to what we looked at on the previous jersey, has that kind of green outline there with the cream color number. I think that looks great. Overall, I do like the second jersey more than the first one that we looked at. I think it just works a little bit better, but like I said at the start, these are just prototype jerseys, so we'll probably never see these jerseys ever again. They're probably never actually going to be made in Adidas or anything like that. The Wild are supposed to have a new third jersey next season for the last year of the Adidas. However, I believe it's just supposed to be the Reverse Retro 2.0. That's what it seems to be, like from the rumors and everything like that. It looks like it's just going to be that. So this will probably be the last time that we'll see these jerseys, but I just thought they were interesting. And I also wanted to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like these? Do you not? I would love to hear that. And also, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and also make sure to join my Discord as well. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. Links are all in the description down below. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.